Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. We've got Boston facing the home team. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Sefolosha. Ainge is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Cycli in at the center, locking down the middle. Wallace is out there with Bosh. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Hill. And it's Porter at the point. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's Wicks. He's covered by Bosh. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
If you get the ball that close, you kind of have to finish it.
Here's Porter. The kick out to Hill. Rebound, Boston. Here's Sefolosha. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Bosh passes to Wallace. Shoots over Ainge. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Bosh.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
Here's Ainge. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Porter looking it over. Hill passes to Wallace. Plays it up and banks it in.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And so Curry will bring it up for Boston. Here's Sefolosha. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Bosh. And the layup's good off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Puts it up from 15. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Sefolosha's got 6 points.
Sees the gap in the defense and cashes in from mid-range. That's how you do it.
Here's Porter. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Ainge. Off target from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
McCollum, no good. Curry is inside. Hill's there. Curry can't get it to go. And it's Hill penetrating. Pass to Porter. Puts it up from 17. Here's Wallace. And the slam by Wallace.
Come on, Ben Wallace. Ridiculous.
There's a minute left here in the first half of the game. Now, here is Ainge. Jacks up a three. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Down low. Here's Porter. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum.
I like the opportunistic play from the interior there.
And here's Sefolosha for 3. Chris Bosh with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From about 19 feet. Goes back up. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Mahal sticking with it. Bosh, the lefty, with the and one.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for one, Chris Bosh.
That one misses for Bosh. And the basket by Hill.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Davis with the bucket. Here is Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Ben Wallace with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure, it's McCollum on the wing. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Hill against Cephalosha. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Porter against Ainge. And here's McCollum for 3. And Wicks pulls it down. Boston trails by 5. Curry with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. Curry can't get it to go. Hill deciding where to go with it. Bosch dishes to Porter. Rebound Boston. Wicks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Cephalosha. Bucket is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And it's blocked.
Do they really think they had a chance? That's just unreal defense.
And there's the drive.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And the basket by McCollum.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Here's Ainge. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ainge has got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. And Porter, here we go. Rebound Boston. Wicks has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ainge. Good on the 3-point shot.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now James. And the rejection by Towns.
Oh, Big Cat saying no way.
Cephalosha misses. McCollum with the ball. Over in the corner, Edwards. 3-pointer. And McCollum the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
Good work offensively, spacing out the D.
Boston trails by 4. Here's Towns. LeBron grabs the miss. Fires from 18. Kuzma pulls it in. Towns down low. Covered by LeBron. And the shot is good.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
And Adams with the slam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And the jam by Sefolosha.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Here's Kuzma, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
LeBron outside. And Boston with the rebound. Here's King. Out to Kuzma. To take the lead. And it's good on the way in.
Got it to go in traffic. That is impressive.
Outside Edwards. The three from McCollum. It's rebounded by Towns.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky.
Oh,
yes! Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Pass to LeBron. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his fourth assist in this one. Danny Ainge on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. The shot by Ainge, no good. Ainge has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. And the basket by McCollum.
And such a clever score. McCollum can unleash the floater, the pull-up. He's got it all.
Here's Kuzma, and he converts the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Inside, kicks it out to James. And it's off from three-point range. James has gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Here's Sefolosha. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Some bumping and bruising going on inside, but he still finishes the play.
To the middle. And the rejection by Towns.
And great reach and determination from the big fella. This is why Towns gets so many blocks.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
On the wing, Wallace. Shoots over Towns. Wallace, the pass to Porter. Back to Wallace. And the dunk by Wallace.
Oh, great job of recognition, finding the open man.
Boston leading by 4. The 3 from Sefolosha. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now tonight. McCollum finds 1. And the jam by Wallace.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Wicks. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. McCollum, good, and a nice assist from Porter. McCollum's got 10 points in just the second half. Sefolosha misses. Wallace looking for an opening. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
A great finish off contact. Wallace flexing on these guys.
Wallace has gotten everything to fall, shooting 6 for 6 tonight. Here's Ainge. And that time, also a missed shot. Ainge has gone 2 of 7 from the arc. Here's McCollum. Here's Hill. And Boston with the rebound. Wicks has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Towns. Wicks. Yes, that goes in. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Ingram, he's checked in for Chris Bosh. Now here's Porter. Top of the key. And Wicks pulls it down.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. He's colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Greg... Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So with Rodman on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Thomas. He's out there with Webb. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Irving. And it's Wicks in a power forward position. And for Atlanta, the small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here is Young. In the corner, Daniels. No good from outside. Here's Irving. And then Irving slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
Now, here is Young. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Webb. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul. We're about 1 minute into the first. Hawks passing it around. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Reza Shea.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
Irving's shot is good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Porzingis can't hit. Here's Boston now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Thomas and another basket for Boston.
Well, a big key to jump shooting, staying consistent with your mechanics.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. The baseline J. And again, it's Boston converting. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Rodman, he's checked in for Boston. King comes in for Irving. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Atlanta again missing. Boston leading by 9. Drives to the hoop.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
And here's Rodman outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Young's shot is off. Here's Boston now, leading by 12. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Here's Young after the basket by Boston. Here's Daniels. No good that time. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. He takes it in.
Well, look at him driving down the lane with purpose. He knew just where he wanted to get to.
.40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Young kicks to Daniels. Shot to stop the run, and that one is hammered home.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
From about 19 feet, and Rodman gets it to go. Rodman's got 5.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
On the wing, Daniels, guarded by Webb, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Rodman, and he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Boston leads by 16. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Newell out there with Okongwu. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Pumpkin in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Alexander Walker with the ball. Payton's there.
The art of running the pick and roll. Well played.
Boston leading by 14. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Rodman. Banked in off the glass. Rodman's got 9.
I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Irving's checked in for Boston. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Love to see this kind of aggression from Okongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
And that one's good. Wicks.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Boston leading by 18. Free throw line jump shot. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Malone's got 4 this quarter.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
And there's Daniel. That's good on the assist by Okongwu. That's now 8 points for Dyson Daniel. Malone, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Moses Malone with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Young with no one around. From beyond the arc and then some. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, seemingly unlimited range for Young. He is always confident.
Nailed from three-point land.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that one drops for him.
Well, offensively, I just really like what Okongwu can do. He's got multiple ways he can hurt you.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Atlanta making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Here is Thomas. And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor. Well, he is such a confident shooter. Young just taking what the defense gives him now.
The Atlanta trails by 19. And the dunk by Rizier.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Malone gets the bucket. Malone's got 8.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this. Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
Here's Webb. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. 12 points for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. Rizier in the corner. Takes the 3. Rebound Boston. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Irving. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Nice possession, working it for a great look.
32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Johnson outside. In the corner, Daniels buries the long-range jumper. And that's 11 points for Dyson Daniel.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence. Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Young passes to Porzingis. 4 seconds left. Shoots over Malone. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Young.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Boston on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Spud Webb in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Webb out there with Thomas. Then there's Irving. Then it's Kareem. And it's Wicks in at the 4 spot. Here's Irving. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And it takes patience to absorb the contact and finish through it. You can't rush it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
And that one's good. Reza Shea.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And Young kicks to Porzingis. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They get the rebound, and that one's good. Wicks. Wicks has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Atlanta calls timeout. Outside, Porzingis from past the arc, sinks the triple. Porzingis has got 9.
And Porzingis doesn't take too many shots from the corners, but he's effective when he does.
Here's Irving. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Young. 7 points in the game. Count that one. He's got 9.
Nice work by Young. He can be a pest in there.
And Boston has possession. And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team. Well, sometimes you have to fight for it inside, and he does just that.
Atlanta with the ball, and Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Atlanta making a switch here. Buffkins checked in. Pass to Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
All right, we know Johnson favors these close-in looks. He likes a sure thing.
And that one's good by Clark. And here's Atlanta. Three-pointer on the way. And it's King with the rebound. Here's Payton. Atlanta with the rebound over Daniels. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Payton's got his first basket.
Clearly, Payton knows the ins and outs of the game. A little contact won't trip him up.
After Rizachet. There's the three. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. So it's Boston now. Here's Clark. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clark's got 7 points in the game.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Yeah, a skilled player can work around the mismatch. He's used to dealing with larger guys.
Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got 7 rebounds in the game. King. Here's Malone. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. 10 points for him.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Porzingis, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, you'll see teams try to bump Porzingis around. Didn't work that time.
Here's King, and another basket for Boston.
In order to win games, you gotta hit the jumper.
Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Misses the three. And so it's Boston with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Okongwu, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Young. Then there's Newell, and it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Driving the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, look, Trae Young is getting whatever he wants. Just keep getting him the ball.
Unloads. Rebounded by the Hawks. Alexander Walker on the wing. Defended by Payton. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Alexander Walker's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
And he comes up with the deuce. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Boston?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Here's Rodman, and it's Boston with another.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Atlanta with the ball. To the inside. A shot by Okongwu, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebound, Boston. King's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Three-pointer, Payton. Newell pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And the three ball is good. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Rodman, and it falls over the rim and in.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Malone. And here's Boston. Here's Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk.
Sure, why settle for the layup when you can just jam it home? You gotta love the aggressive finish.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Young pass to Kennard. The three. That one's not going to go. Payton inside. Young's there. Lays it up off the glass.
Keeping things simple on offense. Great work finding the open man.
Payton's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Zinkas, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Newell. Rizachet, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And Daniels subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Boston also with the sub. Pippen's checked in for King. Johnson, a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. And here's Boston. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Pippen. Takes it off the glass.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one. Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
From the line, Clark outside. Second shot opportunity, and the way up good by Pippen.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen.
Boston substitution. Number 22, Clyde Drexler.
12 seconds left in the game. Young looking it over. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Dennis Rodman.